Well, g'day tubes, how's she going? So we're gonna try to get this guy up on the side here, see if we can dump the oil out of this gearbox, if there's any in it. There might not be any in it. Gotta figure out the best way to kind of grab a hold of this thing so it doesn't kind of just flop right over again, because that would suck. But first of all, I want to just get the wrench on here just to see if this guy's going to turn off easily enough, or... Oh yeah, I think we'll be good there. Now, should I risk opening that and see if there's anything in there? Oh yeah, there's lots in there. And she's milky. Alright, we'll get that out of there, I guess. Okay. So that is probably overfilled. Now this little ring that we forgot to take off the other night, we're going to put it just over here. And yeah, if I had a manual, I probably would have read it first. I should have looked online, I guess. Probably would have found one there, but anyways. Okay, so to lift this guy kind of sideways, I think if we went maybe just in here, it'd lift up there maybe, which is good, but there isn't really anything back here to lift from. So maybe we'll just try I was gonna say maybe we'll just try from here to here. We should be able to just get all that on the one hook here. We'll release the main boom here. Oh man, got a bit of water in there. That's okay. I don't know if that's going to get it off angle enough to lift this right the way I'm thinking, or not. Now, let's give her a shot here and see. Now, probably don't need to move back. I can just manipulate the arm here a little bit. Maybe. I just don't think that's gonna lift right. Let's just give her a shot here and see. That hurt a bit. Alright, we'll just kind of go up slowly. I think I'm gonna go the other side here. Oh, wrong way, bud. Just don't like where that's grabbing. Oh, that didn't exactly grab where I thought it would have. Wonder if I went more around that guy. Okay, well, we can move it again. I'm not sitting on the machine, so I'm a little bit backwards. Okay, so if we went maybe around there. Sometimes figuring out lifting stuff is kind of a pain. You better move this stuff, I guess, too. That's the old shear bolt. Didn't seem to work because the rest of it didn't seem to work as it was planned on doing, but anyways. Now, we actually might not reach this now. Nope. Okay. Another plan. Wish there was something right there I could have just grabbed onto. Nope. Okay, well, we'll have to do it a different way. We'll have to use a small guy here. Go through here. Through there and there. And those two. Okay, let's see what that'll do now. The trouble with that is I'm gonna have to probably get it up a lot higher. And that one just fell off. Boy, this would be nice to be working on this inside. Maybe next year. Just want to make sure my hands roll good before I start messing with stuff. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, except it's a little bit not right where I wanted it to end up. If it would stay like that, that would be fantastic. I'd like to get it perfectly vertical if I can. Let's see here. Oh no, that's as high as that'll go. Ooh, that is actually kind of heavy on the back here. Okay. It's not 100% where I like it. I need to get onto that corner more, off that back corner. Let's see here. If I put this down. Yeah, I might not be able to do this myself. Oh, darn close there. If she'll stay there, if I got a piece of wood or something wedged up in there. Wonder if I know anybody that's got any wood laying around. Okay, let's just come down just a hair bit more. And we'll find ourselves a chunk of wood. That one there might not be long enough. This one here might be long enough, but then it's kind of a weird shape. I'm not gonna rest it fully on this. I just kind of want to get it to hold it up for me, if it will. Dancing around here, that's kind of weird. Now my board's way the heck over here. Actually, if I can just get it wedged over here. I don't know if I trust that or not. Well, it's gonna swing out probably and kill me. I'd really like to get that board wedged under there because I want to get sharpening these blades too, right? There we go. I think that's mostly got her. Maybe try to let off a little bit more weight here. And it's still not ideal, but I think that might be enough. Now, will this thing move out of the way? It gets worse. I believe. Yeah, I think we can manage with that. Okay, so we're gonna need something in here to dump that oil in, that's for sure. And something for the bucket of stuff to sit on. Now, somewhere I got a bucket here. I mean, I could just go right into one of these, I guess, too. Just gravity dump it out later on. Okay. Almost that card table might work. I don't want it to be too long of a strand of crap, you know? You know what I mean? Probably could shut the tractor off too. Just now it's kind of keeping stuff going here. Okay, well, something we got to get up. Let's give this a quick measure here. We'll give that pan a bit, so if we get it up about 24 inch off the ground, maybe the bucket upside down here, 24 inches. What do we got that's around that? That's somewhat solid. A couple of buckets there. Even one bucket? How much is one bucket? One bucket's like 16. 2 buckets would be too much. Of course it would. Can't you make half buckets? Got a lot of junk in here, but not exactly what I need. Isn't that fantastic? I think we can maybe make that card table work. It's not the most sturdiest thing, but let's give her a shot here. The old drive shaft will be going to scrap. Oh, the old card table. I have never played cards on this table before. And it's not very sturdy, and all you guys are doing is looking at a card table right now. I'm sorry. There you go. Let's see if this will fit under here, maybe. Oh, it's like perfect for the thing. Well. I'll find something different, I guess. What else we got in here? I'm wondering if maybe just using, oh, maybe that guy, or how tall would this thing be? We could probably get this just underneath there. Where? There. 24 inch or so. Well, that's 22. That'll work good. Now I just got to find a home for all this junk. We'll temporarily put it in this guy, maybe. And we'll take this. And I think I'm going to grab a glove. Because this kind of crap, you really don't need to get it on your hands. Way up here. I got some gloves. Got a whole pack of them, like 1,500 of them or something like that from Uline. Uline's a pretty cool place. They sell all kinds of weird stuff. One of them is gloves. All your shipping needs and boxes, and oh man, they got everything at Uline. It's amazing. Okay. While this is, ooh. So while this is doing this, where's that drain? Oh, that'll be perfect right there. While this is doing this, it's like butter. Oh, that's gonna take a long time. I wonder if it'd be a good idea to take this guy out too. That's like an air vent, I think. It might help a little bit, because now it's got a thick goopy oil in there. All right, that's definitely going fast. Ooh, look at that stuff. She looks like butterscotch. That's an 80-90 grade oil put in there. So I got some, oh look, that's kind of cool actually. That's pretty neat. I got some to put back in, but you fill it from the first one we took out there until it's that full. I think they had it too full. That's a bit too much in there, but anyways. Now, while we're here, oh man, those are really messed up blades. It would be nice to get these right out of here and sharpen them, but I think maybe I can get in there with my grinder as best I can anyways. It seemed to actually still cut not too bad, surprisingly. But let's go see what we can find for a grinder. And I don't think they really need a sharp as a, you know, shaving edge on them. But, so we got that. We got some safeties. And I got some earplugs in my pocket. Let's see what we can do for sharpening. Pull out some cord. Should be enough. Make sure your grinder's not on, because that's not good. I'm doing that wrong. Sometimes I can get this bang on the first time, other times I gotta frickin' think about that. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna need earplugs. Stab them in if I can. Oh, I just still cannot squeeze that even hardly. It'd be nice to get this propped up somehow. I imagine these pins are probably pretty wore out. Oh, not too bad, surprisingly. Nice to get that propped up, but I think I'm gonna go grab a... I'm gonna grab some gloves, I think, here, like for this hand, especially if I got a hold. I'll grab this guy here, maybe. And it's gonna take a lot of grinding, I think, to get this down here, and it's kind of a crappy spot, too. It'd be nice to get them off, like I say, but I really don't want to fight with those things. I'll probably end up wrecking them. Oh wow, these are really wore out. not perfect, but you're cutting tall, crappy stuff, so I'm not really gonna get too concerned about it, I don't think. Ooh, I don't have that board exactly where I'd like it, I noticed. I don't think it's gonna move anyways, but if I can get that to stay over there, do the same thing, I guess, except it's gonna be backwards, I think. Yeah, sharpen on the back of them. You're probably not supposed to do that, but look how wore out these things are. They're just junk. That's not perfect, but I think that'll work. I don't know what a new set of blades cost for that, but it's probably half the price of the machine, so. Okay, that looks like it's gonna be drooling for a wee while there. You probably could spray some like diesel fuel in there, but I'll just let her drain for a bit, I think. I think this thing's gonna hopefully stay up here all right. Guess I could get some boards too and wedge that way if I got something shorter. Maybe just to kind of hold it. I could shut that machine off maybe too then. I don't know if that'll hold or not, but not too bad. Yeah, see, it's just kind of dribbling there a little bit. This thing will hold for quite a while though, surprisingly. Now this probably needs some grease. And the tail wheel back here could probably do some grease too. So let's go grab the grease gun. Take these earplugs out. Oh, earplugs are great, but man, I hate having them in. Oh. Okay, hopefully we've got enough grease left in this guy up here. Oh. So, yeah, let's give her a couple shots of grease here. Probably never been done. Who knows? I don't know the maintenance on this thing. Probably hook it up and drive on. It'd be probably all it ever got. It's got a bit in her. And the wheel So yeah, needs quite a bit. All right, I think I see it coming out. It's a no flat wheel. So it'll get out in the bush and flatten the thing. Yeah, that's pushing some grease out now. That's good. And I think those are the only spots. I don't think there's any grease fitting anywhere else. Well, that's good. All right, I got to go down and get the oil. I'm gonna let this drain a little bit, and should just check these. Someone's riding something back in the back field there. You better get your riding in, bud, because there's houses going in not too much longer. Those will cut pretty good, I think. There's a big gash in there, but I got to take like probably a 1/4 inch of this blade off. So most of your cutting is right here. This doesn't really do a whole lot usually. Let's see if we can get this side to come over here now. Oh yeah, I think that'll cut just. Ooh, that's really sharp actually. That'll cut just fine. All right, let me run down and grab that oil for this thing. I don't know how much it takes. I got a couple liters ready anyway, so that's maybe not even quite a liter, but we'll fill her back up. Well, let's check on this thing. Yeah, I think we'll fiddle her back together here, and I've got some Teflon here. And I usually use pipe dope, but my stuff's all kind of dried up, so I guess it only lasts for 10 years or something. Ooh, this is pretty gummed up. I presume this thing will still work. This is supposed to allow pressure that builds up in that gearbox to blow out the top here, so it doesn't what am I going to use here? This is a WD-40 maybe. Lets the pressure blow out. A little ball in there, I guess. Let's see if we got any air here. Yeah, I'm not going to test that, but it looks good and clean in there, so I'm not going to really worry about it too much. So yeah, this lets the pressure blow out, so it doesn't blow out the seal at the front here, because that's the last thing you really want to have happen. Okay, so to do the Teflon tape here, first of all, if you can feel it with your fingers to get it started, hold that in your left hand, tape in your right, drop it because your thumb just does not want to work yet. Put a few wraps of that on there. Oh, I can't even break Teflon tape yet. Holy geez, eh? Gotta clean it up. So when you thread this in, it goes with the threads, with the tape. Otherwise, you're gonna do it the other way, and it's gonna be against the tape, and that's not what you want. I kind of like the pipe dope better. Then you don't matter which way you put it on. It's on, it's on. You know what I mean? It should be good for the layer. We're still dribbling out a little bit there, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and put this back together here. We're not gonna get it all out. I can't wait all day, you know, so. Okay. And you're gonna tell me if you're putting way too much of that on there, it's better to be way too much than not enough. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You can never overdo it. Even with grease. Squeeze it out until you see it coming out. It makes a mess, great, you know, you got lots on it. You know, I think I got her started there. That's good. Get this out of the way. Ooh, got a bit of water in it, eh? Pretty mucky stuff. That's gonna take about 3 years to drain out of this bucket. It's all right. Okay, I think everything else should be about good. Oh, it's actually leaning on this guy a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, I think what we're gonna do is just lift her up, get those boards out, and I gotta do a bit of work on this shaft here too. Get that cleaned up a little bit. Probably do it right here. Again, is this gonna be, yeah, maybe we'll just try to do it right here. What I need for that is not very coarse emery paper I got here, but it should still work. Because these are supposed to be lubed. And it's kind of weird that they don't come with like a grease fitting on them. Ooh, it's had a bit of wear in that shaft too, wow. Something's been spinning on that weird for a while. This will go 150. Oh, this should be fun. Let's try to rip that right on the broken scaphoid bone that was broken there 6 weeks ago. Oh, this is going to be fun too. Really not looking forward to this. Maybe I need a longer piece. Shaft should just slide right on there. Stupid thing better. There's actually a groove wore out of there. Hey, that's actually a groove cut in there to actually hold a bit of grease. Could very well be. Well, that should be all right. Let's give it a little wipe down here. This is great working on cement, let me tell you. Better if I had a building over the top of me and I could you know, get a nice fire going or turn the furnace on or something nice and have a nap. See, that wood was holding that. It was holding it. I wasn't thinking I should have put those down there, and I could have just come in with the forklift. Boom. Okay, let's get this thing back up in the air. Get this board out of here, because now it's working too good, apparently. It's coming to get us. It's coming to get us. Let's just see here. Get it to go that way a little more. That'll do. Nice, or safe. It's actually not so much this joint that really hurts right now, it's the wrist. Still, the wrist is really stiff. I've been out of the cast for a week already. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, we're clear. Clear. Let's get this guy folded up out of the way again, maybe. I have a little bit of a rebuild coming up here for you soon for this guy. Well, it needs a lot of bits, but all this up here, we're going to replace all these parts and pins and stuff because it's got so much play and all this. Now there's a lot of play in this bucket here, but let's see if I can get it's kind of hard to see until you start digging. I don't know if I'll be able to manipulate this, but all these are all really wore out bad. So we got pins and everything coming. We're going to rebuild this whole thing right down to this piece. Now I don't know what to do with the bucket. There's not really much I can do with that, but if I could get some bushings made, that'd be great. But the guy didn't even put grease fittings on that, so the guy that built it, I would have built mine a lot differently, and I never did build a 20 or 36-inch bucket for this thing. I should have really, but I just never did. Just never did. So I guess I had this. Oh, hi, babes. Where'd you come from? Were you sneaking around? Hi, babes. What are you doing? Hey, wait, let Dad shut this off. Dad, shut this off. Did you just get back from your walkie walks? Was it fun? Yeah? You had a good time?
No, I was naughty.
Were you naughty, girl?
I pooed right in the middle of Broadway.
Well, it happens. Nature calls. She says, I'm not done running yet. Nowhere near done. I got my stick and I'm going. Paisley. Paisley. Paisley, get this one. Here, get this big stick and take it to the bush. And you grab him. Here, grab him. Yeah, well, okay. What about here? Here. Here, grab this one here. No, she says, I'm not doing it. What do you smell? What are you smelling? On the sniff of something. Get this big stick. Pull that stick to the bush for Dad. Can you get him? Pull that stick. What about this stick?
Was there turkeys here?
Oh, there was earlier. I scared them all out.
Although they haven't eaten these apples, usually they're gone.
No, they've probably got so many apples everywhere. Okay, I gotta get back to work.
Okay, come on, Paisley.
Goodbye, babes. She's such a sweet pie.
No, you gotta leave, Dad. Come on.
What are you doing? Are you being a good girl?
Come on.
Here, come here. Up and see Dad. Paisley. Paisley, come here. Up and see Dad.
Hey, Dad's got treats.
No, I don't. Yeah, Cokes with treats all the time.
Dad's got treats.
Come here, see Dad. Up and see Dad.
Up.
Yeah.
Look right here.
Yeah.
Kisses.
Kiss.
Right here, kisses.
Kiss. That's a really close nose. Oh, man.
Thank you.
Good girl. Keep going with Mom. I gotta go back to work.
One, but you gotta go in the house.
Run.
Come on.
Okay. I guess we gotta put some fluid back in this, don't we? I shouldn't have put that thing in yet, but didn't tighten it down yet, so that's good. We got fluid here. I got two jugs of it, and it's warm, so it should flow. I totally almost forgot to put fluid in it. Well, not really, but I would have thought about it when I was trying to mow with it, probably. Ugh. Still pretty grimy in there. There's like a rubber seal or something in there. It's weird. Oh, excuse me. Oh. That's the trouble with... I guess we could have filled it from the top too. That's all right. I've got another one here. It's probably not far off. It's funny, there's like a rubber seal or something right in behind where the screw would go here. Sure feels like rubber. I didn't think this thing would hold a whole lot. Oh, I think we might be there now. Yeah, that's probably lots. I'm pretty happy with that. Just starting to puke out. That stuff's pretty thick too. It's an 80-90 weight stuff, so she's pretty beefy. A little bit of oil on this thing probably wouldn't hurt though, honestly. On some places here and there, we'll say, because you know it's getting pretty rough, isn't it? I'll tighten this guy down. So that was probably a liter and a little bit. I don't think it was, well, a liter is 1,000 milliliters to us, and that's a little bit, it's around a quart kind of thing for you guys. That should be good. Now, I gotta go get the drive shaft. It's still in my truck. And I probably should have dumped one of these in to one and one into the other kind of thing. I can work on that later though. I don't have to do that right now. Ooh, 30 weight. That's good. We'll put that up there for now. Need to organize my shop. Get rid of some junk. Okay, I'll go get the drive shaft here, and we gotta slather this stuff. I'm gonna put this on the shaft for that, and see if it fits, I guess. And hopefully it does on there. Put that little clip back in somehow. I think what that's designed to do, if that thing breaks, it doesn't let that shaft fall off. So that would suck actually. So should have read the manual. I realize that now. I'm gonna say I resemble that now. I realize that now. I should have read the manual, but like I said, I didn't have one, but could have looked one up online fairly easily too, I guess. I'm sure it's on there. So anyways, I'm gonna go get the shaft, new shaft. Let's get this guy out of here too first. What would I do without this big tractor, eh? Would have been screwed. I wouldn't have been able to sharpen them. Somehow lift it up with something else. I guess if you got it up onto the other tractor or something, and then got it on some blocks of wood or something, that might have worked. Okay, well, we'll get this pin out of here. I wish it kind of maybe come with some extra pins, but what kind of weird size is that? It's not a 19 mil. We fought with this before, didn't we? Oh, uh-oh. Might have to go get my other tools out of the truck there. I think it was a 3/4. I think it was a 3/4. Don't know if I want a giant one in there, but yeah, 3/4. And this is probably 3/4. Okay. Let me just check in here. I guess we could use a adjustable we got out there already too. I might have a 3/4. Dude. Okay, we'll put that in the back pocket, and then in 5 minutes we'll wonder, where the heck did that go? I can't remember now. It should be good. Now we don't need the whole shaft, because I gotta lube it anyways, so. Oh, that got apart so much nicer when it's allowed to. Now, okay. This and this and this. Put that in there. Forgot where my 3/4 was already? No, I'm just kidding. I'm good. I feel like I don't want to put a lot of pressure down on my arm yet either, which kind of sucks. Now, trying to get you guys in a good position here might be interesting. I'd like to try this on here for size first. Oh, I'm too old and fat. Ugh. She might need a little bit more work first here. Oh no, we're good. It's just being furnickety. Furnickety. So put a bunch of this stuff on. Sharpen them blades up. Oh. And that might be fun trying to get that clip on there. I'm thinking about that now. I don't know if there's a way to pull that cover back. I think it's kind of locked on there. I think it's kind of locked on there. Because we got to get that through in here somehow. That might be very interesting. Well, I really don't want to take this right apart. Maybe I can just fish it in by hand or something. Might be a swearing match though. Okay, that's in there. That clip is over here. I'm 100% sure we brought it over here, did we not? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There it is. He's hiding. Okay, this, ooh, yeah. How does one go about that? Because it's like way buried. Let's get this pin in first though. Okay. Even getting that moving might be fun. Ooh. So it's like right there. I think I might actually have to. Oh, go away, rain. Really? I have to get her in there like that first, and then. Holy crap. There must be a way to pull this cover back, because I don't know, I don't even think I've got the hand strength to get that in there. Because we actually cut the old cover off of this one so we could work on it. They kind of don't want you cutting the cover off, I guess, right? Now there's like a screw in here. I don't know what that would take out though. I don't think that would release the whole thing off of here. Maybe it does. I do have that book still here. I'm pretty sure this thing's held on by other stuff here too though. I don't think that's just all we have to do. Well, I thought I had the book with me. Maybe it's in my truck. Well, couldn't see that just being held on by one screw. These are something to do with it too, I'm pretty sure. Because this thing's actually supposed to stay still when you're driving it, right? You're supposed to lock these things onto here, and it's supposed to rotate on that thing, but getting that clip in there kind of blind-eyed would be kind of a nightmare, I think. I'm definitely on the wrong side here. I always get the awesome jobs. I love it. I figure stuff out all the time. And you guys will probably be not in the right spot at all. I don't think I even got enough strength to just kind of snap that on and around. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to figure something out here. Now I've dropped it somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna go grab the book and see what they tell me. Well, let's see here. What are they telling us here? You don't step on it when it's driving, duh. That's how you hook it on. Greasing it. Yeah, okay. Dismantle linear tube from the other side one. Take a screwdriver to depress the buckle from one. Dismantle the inside tube from the outside one. Okay, did that. Take a screwdriver, depress the buckle from one to another, then take the outside tube apart from plastic cap. Guess they're just kind of pushing on that. Okay, well, I don't need to go that far. Certainly will repeat the above mentioned step on the other side. I don't really need to take the thing right off. I just gotta slide that tube down a bit there so I can okay, I think that's fairly straightforward as mud. I'm gonna have to get a screwdriver, I guess, to depress those plastics apart. What's a good screwdriver? Maybe even a brake adjusting tool. And we're gonna need this guy for taking that little screw out, I think, too. It sort of showed that in the book too. Just to get the clip on. Now, where'd the clip go? Oh, it's right up there. Okay, good. Whew. Oh man. Okay, you guys come down here with me. And we're probably not even facing the right way here. Ooh, don't want to pull the guy right off yet. It says depress these. Huh. Well, that's a bit corner infusing a little bit there. Depress. Depress what? Other than these white things, I don't think it's that you depress. Got to be some trick to this. Never done one of these before. Never really had to get in here for these. I don't know how you depress that. Let's maybe take her off again here. A lot of work to put a clip on too, isn't it? Let's refresh. Okay, we dismantle the two. Take a screwdriver and you press the buckle from one to the other. I don't understand what they mean by buckle. Press the buckle from one to the other and take the outside tube apart from plastic cap. Nice if they kind of labeled things a little more. I don't really understand what they're kind of talking about. Look right down here, what do we see? Not a whole lot. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably figure this one out. Depress the buckle. Maybe it's up in here. I don't know. I don't see anything up in there. It just kind of goes up to nothing. I don't want to damage the thing, you know, like it's a brand new shaft. This has to come out somehow, though. Like I say, I've never had the need to do one of these before. Press the buckle, which I would assume to be this thing, but how do you get a hold of that? No, that's not doing nothing. Geez, I might have to look up a video myself, because I have no clue. No clue. It doesn't really give you good instructions in there too well. Or I'm just not smart enough to know it, maybe. I'm gonna check a video out. Hold on. You know, I found no useless information on these things, so I'm just gonna try pushing on these things a bit, maybe. It kind of feels like it's doing. Whoa, geez, doing something, but I don't know. Because I never had one of these apart, so it feels like it's pushing in. Maybe it's not supposed to, but I mean, there's nothing else on there to push on. I don't know what they mean by push on. Push on. I don't think you. I don't want to damage it. Like, there's got to be a way to do this part here. See, this isn't even the exact same looking shaft here. It's a different shaft. Take a screwdriver and to depress the buckle from one another, and then take the outside tube apart from plastic cap, which I presume that is the plastic cap. So I'm pushing on this thing, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Am I pushing on the right side? I don't think that's right. Maybe it's one of these ones that's not supposed to come apart. This doesn't seem to go anywhere here, though. Oh man, I'm not too sure. This doesn't seem to go anywhere up in there, and then down in here. It's just, you can't really see anything in there. I know you guys can't either, but it looks like this plastic is just coming up through there. Maybe that's how you gotta get it off. Take that up and over. Boy, I wouldn't think so. Be a real nuisance to get that back on again. Other than cutting this guy down, which I really don't want to do, because then you leave your shaft exposed to get that stupid clip on. I don't know. It feels like it unlocks something there, but it's not really. I don't want to hammer on this thing too hard, right? Like, holy smokes. That's the only thing I can think of to push on. That just does not make sense to me. And there's no way you can push on it because it's slanted, and then you ended up marring it over and then wrecking the thing. So, I mean, what if this was to line up with this guy? Would it come off then? Why can't I move that any further? Probably because I just don't have enough strength in the hand yet. I'm kind of wondering if this got to here. Yeah, I just can't hold that. Oh man, there's no way to hold this nicely. Yeah, I don't want to put that much torque on my hand. Oh man, I'm just screwed with this freaking hand right now. That's what I'm kind of thinking. If you get these to there, maybe it would slide off. Then you're trying to, I gotta hold the shaft and then try to twist it with my bad hand. Oh man. Now if I put that on there, the whole thing would bin, which I don't really want it to do that either. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm thinking you gotta somehow get this to go down into there. It kind of looks like it wants to, but I think this thing here is maybe kind of holding it up. Or that one screw went into that thing. There we go. Okay, now what? Oh yeah, there we go. I think that's freeing her up. Now we got to get this to come right out of here somehow. We're getting a little bit more ahead here, but there we go. I think something let go there. Really? Oh, I'm getting all greasy now. I guess I should have greased that thing up after we got it all installed. Might have to do another take on this thing because we're running out of light here soon. And that sucks. In the videos, I look for videos. Didn't help me at all. This one's like a different shaft or something. That should just come out of there, I would have thought. Now it's loose for sure. We're still binding up on something now. Oh, it's just a plastic thing in there again still. It's just being a bit of a dink. I'm still catching a bit on this cover. These little plastic things here are just catching a little bit. Somewhere inside here. Yeah, they are, just a little bit. It actually doesn't look like it's going to clear that for some weird reason. Oh, nope, there's no strength there. You get two of them clear and then the other one doesn't want to come out. I don't know if you guys can even see down in there too well. But you know what, having the shield this long, it's going to really suck for getting that grease fitting. It's really going to suck. I think we almost got her here. Oh, there we go. She just let go. Okay, sweet. Holy freaking crap. And then that thing, let's have a look at this thing here. This thing should just go back on, find those holes, click in, and then turn it. Put the screw in. That's what the screw's meant for, I guess. Okay, well that's good. That's good. Now we gotta fight this this thing on here. Okay, I think it's clear as mud. I know they for years have used drive shafts without PTO covers on them, and everybody's just trying to be safe now, but to be 100% honest, it's just more of a pain in the rear end having those on there, I think, but it's not my rules, I guess. So then we have to fight that on. I don't know if I'm gonna fight that with you guys. I'll get this clip on here, and I think I'm gonna call her a day because it's still bright out. But I'll tell you what, this time of year, in 10 minutes, it could be pitch black. It's gonna be pitch black. It takes no time at all up here this time of year to get dark. Okay, so somehow I still got to fight this even though it's open here. Get it started and get it to peel around there. I know you guys probably can't see. No, that didn't work. I'm gonna have to get right over top of it, I guess, somehow. Now, if this thing went down again, what would that do for me? Be a little bit closer in there, maybe. got a little pick here, but it's not the best of picks. This thing was a lot easier to get off than it is to get on. That's kind of weird. Oh, you turd. If it was my mower, I'd just leave the stupid clip off, to be honest. Oh, we almost got her. There we go. Alright, that's the clip that was fighting us to get that off. Why won't that come off? You guys are right, that's a freaking really strong clip, I gotta tell you. Really strong clip. That thing was... I should have read the manual, like I say, but anywho. Okay, we get this guy back in. Trying to kind of hurry here because we're gonna be out of light. That's what I hate about this time of year up here, is it gets dark so friggin' fast. It is freaking depressing. Nice if this drive shaft had a bit of a grease fitting on the on here, so you could lube that shaft up. Okay, this thing's got to come up and out of the way again here. I really don't like that thing. It seems so dangerous. Okay, so now, yeah, we did grease that U-joint in there, so we should be good. Well, that's mostly got her back together. We just got to get her twisted somehow there. That might be interesting to get that back on together now. Want to spin on this whole thing now. Kind of a silly design, isn't it, really? Actually got to come out more, I think. Doesn't seem right. How the heck do you hold that and put that on now? Because that whole thing wants to spin. Man, this is making my brain hurt a bit today, to be 100% honest. How do you get that to hold still? Because now that whole thing's spinning. Huh. Well, I'll fight away with it here. You guys don't need to watch me curse and swear here. I'll try to get her all back together. Okay, just about out of juice, but I think we're good. We got her locked on there good. So the other piece, we need to, and I don't know how you do this, but we need to spray a bunch of lube in there. Oh, and this one I don't know whether I'll put her on yet because it'll probably just fall off on me. I'll just probably include it with the mower here and then slide her on later. So that's going to go on the inside here. I'll pour a whole bunch on the front here. And Hopefully that'll move with it. Get dark. There we go. Drive shafted. Nice. Good. I didn't even bugger it up. That's great. Even better. And I think that's about it. All we got to do on this thing. Yeah, that should be it. I don't think there's anything else. I guess this is supposed to sit on that little guy there. And I don't really have anything to hook this up to try it, but plus I don't really have anything to cut here anyway, so but there we go. I guess that'll do it. All grimed up. Oh man. Oh man. So I got to get this loaded back up, take it out there, probably hook it on, give her a try. I don't know whether I'll take you guys on that or not. Maybe. If you ask really nice. And if you don't flame me too hard in the comments about how I probably screwed that up. Hey, it's a learning thing, right? Like I say, I have never had to deal with one of those things before, so. Anywho, I got a lot of tools to put away. I got to get cleaned up, and it's going to be getting dark real soon here. I hate about this time of year. That we should take out, although it's kind of useless. I say we should probably take it out and leave it with in the little garage building out there. But like I say, that thing's kind of useless. So maybe it'll just get filed under the garbage file. And good. Should be all good. Should be all good. Now they're their 3-point hitch out there on that tractor. Really don't like it. It's actually a real weird one. Maybe if we do go out there, I'll show it to you. And it's kind of hard to hook on, I thought, but anywho. Okay, need to bring this stuff back in. That's good. Ooh, this guy too. So I can get my garbage can back. Mostly. That's good. Let's get this go up there. This is supposed to go in here, and I can go up there. Might as well chuck that stuff out. It's not much good now. I can go up on that shelf. And I can go up there. Okay. Should be good. Take this and this in. Oh yeah, I gotta get that oil set up and draining somehow. Put that there for now, I guess. I gotta come out and do a deep clean out here. I understand that. It's definitely due. But you know, project after project gets in the way. Not a whole lot I can do about that, so let's throw that under there for now. Alright, this battery is probably just about ready. Yep. Okay, better get going. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later. Ugh. There's one over here too, these small ones. These are the original straps that I first started off with, lifting out monuments and stuff. They're actually pretty good. Can't quite read their rating now, but yeah. They're 1 inch wide, 4 foot 6 inch long. Vertical, they'll lift 3,000 pounds. So that way, just like that. What's the other ones here? Choker 2,250, and basket, which is like this, I think, 6,000 pounds. That's pretty good. And these other ones are quite a bit more. Vertical 6,200 pounds, choker's 49, and basket's 12,400. That's pretty good. All right, gotta go. Battery's croaking and it's getting dark. Oh man. Anyways, thanks again for watching. If we can get this out here and get it hooked on, we'll maybe take her for a spin, see what she'll do, and go for a ride on their tractor. It'd be awesome. But anyways, thanks again. Catch us all later, and you guys have a good one. Oh, this stuff sure is mucky. Ugh. Gonna have to slow down the pour. So I'll try to get this propped up here somewhere, and overnight she'll drain in somewhere where we're gonna prop this up, maybe around here. You just don't want her propping up too far. Yeah, that'll work. Perfect. You hold that all night long.